Hello, everyone. On this Tuesday, 20th May 2025, I am Madam Anireju. Whatever time you are right now, I greet and welcome you to my channel, Anireju News. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Mete wa Biafra de no. Mete wa Biafra de no. Asina he yi tibi megi. Mete wa Biafra de no. Akane hiora. Dule o. Mete wa Biafra de no.
Tomorrow, our leader will go back to court, which is adjournment that was made from the trial of May 14th, Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. And the masked witness, DSS witness, code PBB, was a subject of mockery and laughter at the Abuja court on Wednesday, 14th May 2025. So that's what this focus of this episode is going to be. I have two videos and one photo to show. The first video is a broadcast of the cross-examination by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, lawyer, to the OIC masked witness, code PBB. Let's see the first broadcast video of the questions that Kanu's lawyer asked the masked DSS witness for Nigeria, code PBB.
All right, welcome back to the channel. So this is actually the latest updates coming from the Federal High Court in Abuja concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court hearing that happened. So today is Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrived at the Federal High Court in Abuja for the continuation of his trial. So, as usual, the court started and the federal government was fully represented by Chief Awomolo and his team. Nnamdi Kanu's defense team was also led by Kanu Agabi. In fact, more top lawyers joined his team today, showing strong support from across the country. Now, the defense said they were ready for cross-examination and that the DSS witness returned to the stand. Before the cross-examination began, the prosecution asked to submit one last thing, a medical report about the death of Ahmed Gulak. The court accepted that particular document. Then they proceeded. The real questioning started. Kanu's lawyer asked the DSS witness, many tough questions today. Some of the questions include, was Kanu kept alone in a cell? Why was he kept in a detention for so long? Who ordered his solitary confinement? Did the DSS follow UN rules, which says 15 days max for isolation? Has he really been in detention since 2015 without proper trial? The DSS witness, couldn't give clear answers to all these questions Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer asked. In fact, the witness kept on saying, "I don't know, my lord. I don't know, my lord." Now, too many "I don't know" answers was very obvious. In fact, the witness admitted the following: he doesn't know when Kanu was arrested. He doesn't know how long he has been detained. He doesn't know if the charges were changed or dropped. He doesn't know who else is involved in the case. He only acted based on a letter from the Attorney General. This was what the witness admitted today. At one point, when asked about important documents, the witness said they are in my office, and people in the court, burst into laughter. It was really, really hilarious. I mean, now, Kanu's lawyer also asked if Southwest governors created the Amotekun, that's a vigilante group that we all know in the Yoruba land. Did the federal government write letters or arrest them like they did with ESN? Now, the witness said he was aware of Amotekun but gave no strong answer. So, after all this drama that happened today, I mean, after hours of questions and confusion, the court had to adjourn the case to May 21st and 22nd, 2025. These are all the things that happened in court today. And
you have seen the video and heard the responses of the masked DSS code PBB. They were basically clueless. Is either don't know, not aware, can't remember, left evidence for the court at the DSS office, didn't know how long the defendant was in solitary confinement, such that the whole court bursted into laughter, and the case was adjourned for the 21st and 22nd May 2025. So, what exactly does the DSS code PBB know? Now, question I may ask, so I'm just asking a question. What does this Max PBB know? Well, Fulani cows should have been an option to be witness for the OIC Nigeria in this instance. Yes, now. Yes. After all, British taught the Fulani Janjaweed to count animals as part of their census population for election fraud, and snake swallowed money in the Fulani government, and rats evicted all workers from Aso Rock and locked the late Buhari office, and a Fulani woman carried goat on her back like a baby while cooking in her kitchen. All these are evidence that the British conned OIC Nigeria is animal kingdom. Yes. Yes, animal kingdom. So it would make no difference if cows Fulani cows be witness to testify for the organization Islamic Corporation Nigeria instead of the masked code, DSS code, PBB. All right. Let's see the second video.
Hey guys, with what is happening right now, Nigerians are asking question. Una sure say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na human being in a spirit or what? This man knows that one day the federal government of Nigeria, they go accuse him of killing Gulak, the former aide of the former president of ex-president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, the man that was spied in Imo State. You understand? Yesterday, the prosecution witness testified that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu killed Goodluck with his broadcast. But you see, this man don't already talk him. He don't talk him. So waiting he talk now don't they happen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will finish Nigerian government for this matter when they ground. You get. Nigerian government have no case against this man. I beg watch this.
Elimination as a race. What Britain had in mind was the extermination of the Igbo race, to exterminate us from the face of the earth. But God intervened, and they're trying it again. That was why they killed Gulak in Owerri. Why do you think they killed him in Owerri? People, you see, I keep saying to journalists in Nigeria, you people are part and parcel of the problem. After politicians, the next set of vermin you have in Nigeria are the journalists. You know, as soon as Katrina Lang said she was going on leave, my mind told me that something could be fishy. Something horrible is about to happen. And it has happened. It happened, you know what, didn't it? The same way with 1966. That's how they operate. Demonize to kill. Before they kill you, they first of all demonize you. Do you know what they did? Their so-called presidency, which is Garba Shehu and El Rufai, now that the ones running it, I'm going to lay a curse on them. I'm praying before I lay a curse on Garba Shehu. Nobody hears about their vice president, Yemi Oshibanjo. No, it's Garba Shehu we are listening to. Zoo animals that have no, they have no brain. They sent out a tweet. Suggesting that Gulak was killed by IPOB and ESN in Owerri. Listen, that's how they go. They exactly what they did with Nzogu. But only that Nzogu fell for it. We cannot fall for such gimmick. This pathetic Nigeria president, so to speak, which is Garba Shehu and El Rufai, said that Gulak was killed by people who are determined to undermine the unity and territorial integrity of Nigeria, which means IPOB. That's what they're saying, a whole presidency of Nigeria. Now, Gulak was killed. Was it on Sunday morning or was it Saturday evening? I don't quite know. How can you, in a matter of hours, you have now decided to tell the world that you know those that killed him? Exactly what Tinubu did in Lagos. IPOB is planning to bomb. IPOB bomb. Exactly, because what Katrina Lang said to them is, you must focus on demonization. You people don't read between the lines, but I do. When that demon, that devil that works for MI5, Katrina Lang, she was the one that was against Robert Mugabe. All the time that Britain had issues with the freedom fighter Robert Mugabe, do you know who was in Harare? Katrina Lang, the same woman. Anywhere she goes to, trouble goes with her. Anywhere she goes to, death must come. That's how she operates. Do you know that this woman went to Iguacha to go and see Wike, that prodigal son, that idiot? He said, from what I'm hearing, it is serious. The security agencies. The woman never talked about the massacre of innocent people inside Obibo. The reason why Biafra genocide has not been recognized the world over is because of the United Kingdom government, British government, because if you investigate that very genocide, they will be implicated. The reason why the Nigerian army, believe you me, can come today and decide to carpet bomb the whole of Biafra land, nothing will happen, despite having an idiot like Osuji in ICC, is because Britain calls the shots. They will decide which cases these people hear and do not hear. Because if you are a low-ranking officer at ICC, I've been to ICC before, and you raise the issue of Biafra, you'll be sacked. Your manager will call you into the office and pay you to lose your job. You people don't understand that we have very powerful enemies. That is why you must be well disciplined. If you want Biafra, which I know we all want, believe you me, we have to be disciplined. From the men in the bush to the average child on the road, there must be discipline. Without discipline, our enemies will keep undermining us. Do you know when Katrina Lang said she was going on holidays, I knew something was wrong. So it didn't shock me when I heard yesterday that, was it 2 days ago, that Gulag was shot in Owerri. Ask yourself this question: why would IPOB want to kill Gulag? Who is he? Do you know what the papers in Nigeria have been writing, even including Sahara reporters, of all people? Premium Times, Daily Trust. They said Nnamdi Kanu issued a sit-at-home order starting from Friday, the 28th. Do you see how they lie? Do you see how journalists, how black people, you people are evil? Do you see how black people lie? That I said that the sit-at-home will start on Friday, the 28th. Go to Premium Times, Fulani newspaper, you will see it there. Go to Sahara Reporters, you will see it there. That it is because of the sit-at-home order. Do you see how they planned it? God exposed them. They wanted to kill this man on a Sunday, so to speak. I think he was killed yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Do you know that they wanted to kill this man on the day of the sit-at-home? Not knowing that Chukwuka Abiyama is merciful, I shifted it to today being Monday. Do you see how it works? They wanted, can you imagine if they had any sense? Do you see how God works? If they had any sense at all in their brain, they would have waited to kill him today. He was assassinated by Monguno, El Rufai, Garoba Shehu. The person that planned this assassination and cemented it is the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Lang. They planned to kill him in Owerri, of all places. They planned to kill him during our celebration or remembrance of our heroes. So they will blame it on IPOB and then start killing Igbo people in the north. It's a very simple game plan. Very, very neat and clean. But you know, as they say where we come from, please, I don't know who's going to interpret, not right. Because our hands are clean. This man told us about his killer before they killed him. And I'm going to play his voice for you. After playing his voice, I want the wife of Gulag, Ahmed Gulag, to demand the telephone records of the husband. After all, the record conversations in the zoo. Madam, go and look. Ask MTN, your husband has about 3 phones. He has about 3 phones. Yes, about 3 phones. Ask all the networks he's using to give you his phone records and his text messages. There you will see the killers of your husband. It is not IPOB. Let me tell you what the man said before they killed him. The reason why they killed him, to tell you how evil they are. The reason why I know that Britain is behind this is the way they play. I know they must demonize you. To kill you, they first demonize you. That's how they do. It was this same woman, Katrina Lang, that demonized Robert Mugabe. Demonized him before the war. The same woman. They sent him to come and do this. That was why they formed BBC Igbo. Once they created BBC Igbo, the Katrina Lang came, to walk hand in hand. But they refuse, or I wouldn't say refuse, they failed to understand that our people are naturally intelligent. Biafran people are by nature very intelligent. They can tell when they're trying to deceive them. Let me play you the voice of the man, Ahmed Gulag, that they killed. And in this very clip of his, you will hear the name of his killer that they want to pin on Nnamdi Kanu. But I pray 7 times every day. This God I worship, if he cannot protect me, then what am I doing? What is he doing as God? They got the dates wrong. If they had killed him today, they would have blamed it on me. But they got the dates wrong. And they never knew that this video will come out. This is the reason why you must work very hard to ensure the disintegration of Nigeria. Nigeria is an evil enclave. Let's listen to the man that they killed and wanted to blame it on Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Let's listen to him.
I want to say what I have been saying over time. Mr. President, remove, arrest, prosecute Major General Ali Munguno, your national security advisor.
Arrest him. So this is Ahmed Gulag asking their so-called president to do something. To do what? What are you asking the president to do, please? The man they killed in Owerri, blaming Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, ESN. The man that they themselves killed. That is the name of the man that killed him. He's about to mention. Listen.
Mr. President, remove, arrest, prosecute Major General Ali Munguno, National Security Advisor.
Munguno.
He is corrupt. He is clueless. He don't have the interests of Nigeria and Nigerians at heart. And that Munguno is a hypocrite.
Yes.
If he is the NSC,
yes,
and he think he have available power within him, let him arrest me. He is corrupt. He's a thief. He's a problem to the security of this country.
Thank you.
If people are afraid, I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. Gulag. He said he's not afraid.
Munguno is only busy stealing the monies.
They killed him because he accused Munguno, the National Security Advisor of Nigeria, of corruption. He said, I'm not afraid of you. I don't care what you're going to do. This man called Gulag did not even trust Hope Uzodinma, the man he put in power in Imo State. He did not trust him. That was why he left his hotel without telling any security operative, because he felt that Munguno was on his trail. That was why there was no siren. He took a simple taxi because he feared for his life. Is it that simple? It's not common sense. If a high-ranking APC official can visit a place and refuse every security protocol, it's because he is afraid or in fear of his own life. Have we ever had any encounter with Gulag to make him be fearful of his life? No, is the answer. The person that killed him is here. The person that killed him, he has mentioned his name. But Premium Times, Sahara Reporters, Punch newspaper, Daily Post, these are evil black people writing rubbish. Evil men and women claiming they are journalists. Evil people. The man mentioned his killer. Told you who killed him. But you are so determined because of you want to serve your British masters. You are so determined to put it on IPOB. Okay, I don't know, man. You people are evil. Oh my God. I want our Hausa service to translate this very broadcast into Hausa language and play it for Hausa people.
You have seen the video broadcast. You know, Shuku Okike Abiyama, the god of Biafra, is always with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the IPOB, Biafra Freedom Restoration Struggle. Yes. This was supposed to be the evidence letter that the masked DSS code PBB was to use as witness for Nigeria to testify against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB in court on 14th May 2025. It was a criminal conspiracy to the highest order between the British and Nigeria. They wanted to frame it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the IPOB sit at home. Yes. You know, British is evil. Evil. Wicked is its name. Yes. British that conned Nigeria is evil. Let's see photo of Catriona Lang, the British woman that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioned in the video. That is Catriona Lang, former UK High Commissioner to Nigeria, 2018 to 2023. That's how you saw her picture. In Anireju News episode 35, there was a video that I showed when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu reacted to Binta Yanko in contempt of her own court order. Yes, our leader said, unquote, there are things happening in this country that a lot of you don't know. Do not know, unquote. It is my duty, unquote, to make that clear to all of you, unquote. I'm quoting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He continues, the lies are too much. He said it again, the lies are too much, unquote. Okay. British, the Lucifer in human flesh that came from UK, Europe, to con the OIC Nigeria, thought that it would succeed this time around in their evil plan. They intended to implicate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and IPOB sit at home. This video that you saw and heard our leader expose is exposed the conspiracy is a bombshell. A criminal conspiracy murder mystery bombshell. Yes. British and the OIC, Nigeria and the sadist Igbo governors and the Ohaneze and Asari Dokubo and the faceless Efulepus, Otoloshwas, traitors, sabos have yet again failed woefully. They all combined together to cause about thousands deaths of unharmed IPOB men, women, youth, children, and the untimely deaths of our leader's parents and his close family relatives and his dog Jack, in addition to the over 6 million Biafran deaths from the 3-year British genocide war that British murdered Biafrans, and 1 million more who suffered kwashiorkor from the British food blockade, famine, economic strangulations as weapons of war to this day. They all combined have cost Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all sorts of agonized mental torture, pains, and sufferings. And the false proscribe of IPOB and the extraordinary rendition international criminal offense committed against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, East Africa, to the DSS solitary confinement, West Africa, since summer 2021. Biafra never consented to be a part of the British-controlled Nigeria. Criminal conspiracies between the British and the OIC Nigeria is why our leader was kidnapped from Kenya and then kept in solitary confinement since summer 2021. He was deprived proper health care treatment. You know, God has a way of dealing with the wicked. Touch not my anointed, so says the Lord. Yes, because if you pursue an innocent person, God will pursue the person. So that's what's happening right now with Nigeria and British. Criminal conspiracy. Okay. The OIC Nigeria has no case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let him go free, scot-free. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Anireju News. If you would like to donate to charity humanitarian, you can do so on my Cash App. You can also visit Anireju News online shop to order for t-shirts, mugs, pens, and souvenirs. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to bring to the attention of the world that the masked PBB DSS witness was to use British Nigeria criminal conspiracy in the Meek trial of 14th May 2025. The world should please support Biafra exit from the Islamic OIC, Muslim Nigeria. Thank you.
Mete wa Biafra de no. Mete na. Mete wa Biafra de no. Asina heri jibimegi. Mete wa Biafra de no. Akane hiora.